Hi, my name's Natasha. COVID-19 is still kicking my butt a bit. I'm feeling loads better. I'm dressed, I'm up and moving, but I do get out of breath really easily still, and I'm still having headaches, but a lot of my other symptoms have gone. But one of the things that has kept me sane during this process has been online shopping, which is bad, I know. And I've got lots of things beside me. I have a big pile of things that I've bought recently and I would like to put them away, but I told myself this year that if I bought something new, something had to go. Or even if I bought something secondhand. Basically, if it's new to me, then something else has to go to replace it, because I don't want to get into the position that I was in a year or so ago. I just had far too much stuff, and I do still have a lot of things now. So I thought I would show you some of the things that I have purchased recently, and that will make me have to find other things to take out in order to be able to hang these things or put them in the drawers or whatever. So let's get on to that. Oh, and yeah, I'm sorry, I just realised I've got a thermometer on my bedside cabinet, but doesn't everybody in March or April of 2020 have a thermometer there to monitor themselves? Not even 2 minutes in and I'm already exhausted. Let's do this. Now, I don't want anybody saying that I've made no effort because I'm wearing no makeup or anything, because I've got lip balm on. That's as much effort as I've made in ages. These are some trousers from Vera Moda that I bought probably a month ago now. I haven't been able to hang them up. They've got like an elastic waist and everything, and they are the super comfiest trousers. They're slightly too long. They fit fine, but I would like them to be a bit cropped, so I will have a little play around with sorting that out. But I bought these secondhand on either Vinted or Depop. That tends to be where I buy most of my things, so I need to find a space for those. So I have 0 pairs of trousers in here, because the only trousers I really have are jeans. I don't really wear much else because I struggle to find anything to fit me, because they tend to just have to be really big for my bum and my hips. And then they're really baggy on my waist, or my thighs are just, they're too tight on my thighs, and I just struggle with trousers. So I am just gonna get rid of just another random item, I guess. Looking at this pile, I didn't think how much I'm gonna have to get rid of. Right, I don't have any trousers, but I do have a couple of long black skirts, and this is a black midi skirt from Next. I've worn it once. The buttons are fixed so you can't undo them, which is fine, but it has sort of lace and beading on the bottom. But I tend to go, I pick the this plain black ASOS one, or I've got another black with white squares. This one from Next, I tend to pick this one up instead, so I'm gonna get rid of that other one. Doesn't really help me because I don't have a proper trousers hanger, so they're just gonna have to go onto one of these hangers, but I don't even have a section. I'll just put them next to skirts. So here we have a dress from Joni. I can't remember, does it say what this one's called? January, it's called January, and it's got like a frill bit round the neck. It comes in at your waist and then it floats out like a skater type dress, and it's got some nice little sleeves, and I think it is beautiful, and I think I will wear this a fair bit if we're ever allowed out again. And the item that I'm going to get rid of is this one. This is from Very, I believe, and it's another sort of skater style dress. I wore this on my job interview actually for the company that I now currently work for, but I was significantly bigger back then. So while this still fits me, it doesn't go in at my waist like it should. It's just not as flattering. It fitted me better when I was larger, so I am gonna pass that on to somebody else. Next we have something else. This was from Vinted, and I was really up for this jumper. I saw it and I thought the colour's perfect. I really like the pattern, like the knit pattern is really nice. I like sort of the big neck and how it falls down, but actually when I've got it on, it's really high up around my neck. It's quite long and it just doesn't do anything for me, unfortunately. So I'm actually gonna pass that on to somebody else. It came part of a bundle. I did buy a few jumpers from the same individual. So I bought that green one from someone else as part of a bundle. This was one of the others. This is just from Primark actually, and it's been really cozy. At the start of COVID, when I didn't know I had COVID-19 at the beginning, I had quite a lot of chills and I was wearing thermals. Here we go. I was wearing thermals. I've ordered quite a few. This is just a short-sleeved thermal t-shirt, and I'm going to count. I'm not going to get rid of anything to replace that for, because this is just sort of an underlayer. But I have got lots of thermals now because I've bought a load of them because I was so cold. And I do tend to feel the cold, but I was feeling the cold. Like I had 3 layers on and one of them was thermals and I still wasn't that warm. I was just comfortable. And I didn't know that chills was a symptom or an early symptom, or at least it was for me. And so actually I wore this jumper so much with leggings and just for chilling around my house when I was working from home. So actually this jumper it was about £3, and it really just, I've had my money's worth from it, but I'm keeping that. But I'm going to put that aside because I have jumpers in a separate drawer to remind me that I need to choose another jumper to switch out. And also in the same bundle I received this long jumper, and it has gold sequins on it, I don't know if you can see, and this is from Next, and I've just been wearing this sort of slouchily as well, with layers underneath, so I'll be keeping that too. So we will go forward and find a few jumpers to replace for those. While we're on jumpers, I will continue. This is a cropped boxy jumper with soft spots on. This is from Very, and I have worn this quite a few times. It's been washed and worn quite a lot. I've had it for probably since the end of February, beginning of March, and this has come in really handy too. This has been great for when I was as cold as I was. So this one is staying. I'm not letting that go. And I caved in to some stuff from Harkle, which I've never bought from before, and I believe this was because of an Instagram advert that I saw, and I bought this jumper. I have to say that I prefer the quality of things that I buy from Joni, but I love the style of it and it makes me smile, so I've worn that a few times of late. So this one is a new member to my family. Oh my gosh, I bought a lot of jumpers. This one is from Very. It is new, it is black, and it has pink, yellow and orange polka dots embroidered onto it, and it's sort of, it's a thin, slimmer fitting jumper, and it looks really nice. My final jumper I haven't even opened yet. This is from Joni, and I just knew I was going to love it, so I haven't even bothered taking it out of the wrapping. This has got a rainbow on it, and I believe it's a style bungle, but we'll sort that out when we go in the other room. For now we'll continue with the hanging items. I don't know why I jumped into jumpers, but anyway, we're all over the place here. Another item that I got from Harkle, this was the whole reason why I did that order, because I saw this on Instagram and thought, I need that in my life. That will make me feel happier and better while I'm dealing with this virus. And it has rainbow buttons. Oh, okay. It's got rainbow buttons all the way down the front. It has these are little pockets, and yeah, I don't know, it's just a midi length, and I think you can even undo these buttons if you need it, as I would probably do. I'd probably need at least the bottom button opening a little bit more. So I can wear it, but I think this will go with so many things. It's just simple yet really cute and makes me smile. So this is coming into my life and I need to find something to take out. And I think I'll probably go with a skirt or something of the sort. I think my camera just cut off exactly as I said, out with the old and in with the new. But yes, we'll put that in there. Okay. Next we have another skirt. This one is also from Joni. This one was in the sale. It's called Vilma. And it is, oh, wrong way round. Yes, that's the back. And this is just sort of a mini skirt, sort of straight style, little pockets on the side. And I just think with some black tights and a white shirt or a white cream jumper or something, this will look really good for work. So I snapped this up as soon as I saw it because it was in the sale and it was in my size. And it fits really nice. So I'm going to keep that. Something else has to go. Obviously, that's the point in this video. Why am I to keep saying that? It's not a skirt for a skirt, but I have this top here from Rocha John Rocha, and it's short sleeve grey, and then it's got sparkly bits on it. And I don't really wear this very much, so I think I'm going to pass that on to another home. So next I bought this from Vinted or Depop, and it's an M&S linen jacket in a mustard shade, and I thought this would just be great for work, to be honest. I work in a lab, so a lot of the time I do wear sort of just jeans and a top, and it'd be nice to have something like this that I can put on when I'm coming in and out of the lab, but in the lab I'll just remove it. And I think it'll just dress up an outfit but quite comfortably. I think what I'll get rid of is my old faithful grey jersey jacket that I got from Primark a number of years ago. I've worn it a lot. I've worn it quite to death, to be honest, but I think there's still some life left in it, and it's comfortable and it's cozy. Just I think it's time though to let this go. I got this as a bundle of clothes from Vinted, might have been Depop, I can't remember, and when it arrived it's really thin, so I think I would only ever really wear it on holiday because I don't know if the UK is really warm enough for it. But I like it, it's light, it's floaty, and it has a belt with it. It fits me nice, fits nice around my boobs, and so I'm happy. This one's inside out, bear with me. It has a mesh bit at the top, collar, sleeves, and then it has stripes along the bottom. I believe this is from ASOS. I've had it a long time, but every time I wear it, the sleeves are just so long, and I think I haven't worn it at least in the last year, so I think that means to me that it is time for this to go on to someone else. It's a lovely dress actually, and I've worn it in a number of different ways. I've worn it with, of course, the mesh showing, but I've actually worn it with a black jumper over the top and then the collar coming through, and no one would know that it was mesh underneath, and then it'd just be a floaty skirt on the bottom half, and I got a lot of compliments when I wore it, so that would be nice to go on to somebody else. This is from Lindy Bop, but I got it through a lady at Depop, and I loved this skirt, and so I really wanted it in my life, and I probably paid more than I should have second hand. But it has little dogs, little dachshunds all over it, and these ones are little pockets, and it is adorable. I couldn't not have it in my life. This is what started it all actually. I just was like, oh my gosh, it made me happy and I needed it. Okay, so it's not quite the same. It's a skirt that will be replacing a dress. This is a velvet dress from New Look, just a crossover dress. I've worn this once because I didn't know there was an event after work in my first week or something, so I quickly nipped to New Look across the road from the venue where we were going, and I bought this dress for about £6. I wore it that night and I've never worn it since. It was fine for the purpose, but for some reason I've just never picked it up again, and that's been 2 years, so I think I'll pass that on to somebody else, and this little beaut can go in my wardrobes. And I bought 2 more dresses. Next one is from Joni. This one was in the sale and I believe it was about £15. The style is Daphne in the colour Rust, and this is like a pinafore style dress with little pockets on the front, and I love pinafore dresses. This one isn't straight up and down, it does go in at the waist and come out slightly, so it's flattering. Okay, and the thing I will be replacing, that dress will replace, is this denim pinafore dress crossover at the back. This is Louise Pentland's Sprinkle of Glitter with Simply Be range. I've worn it quite a lot. I wore it quite a lot in India, but I just haven't really worn it in the last year because it doesn't quite fit how I'd like it to. I wish I'd got a different size. I think it sticks out a little too much. I've got a bit too much fabric on my hips, so I think it's time to pass that on. I think this is the final dress that I've bought recently. This was part of a bundle. It was a couple of pounds, I guess, because of the cost of the bundle. This is a orange skater type dress from Next. Actually, I will get rid of this thinking about it. This dress here is from Joni, I believe. Yes, another Joni dress. This one's just a black and white striped one. It has pockets on each side and it's been a wonderful dress. It's a really great shape. It's heavy, good quality dress, but unfortunately it was already getting a bit too big for me, so now it'll be very big, so I will be keeping this one for now. I think I'm in two minds about this. I might have to try it on and see. I wasn't actually madly in love with this dress. It's just it was a bundle of 4 items and I really wanted the other 3, and I think it might be the 3 jumpers that I showed you, and so this was just a bonus item. I think it's nice. I just need to try it on again because it's been a couple of weeks, but this is a lot of effort. I can't be bothered to try things on. I'm already needing to lie down. I have a couple more things. This is a calico, I don't know what you can call it, little wrap thing, and it's got pearl beads all over it. And I'm not a fan of showing the tops of my arms, and this was new with tags and it was £4. Okay, and the item that I'm going to get rid of is really sad. This is from Joni. Again, I've got a lot of Joni clothes. I love Joni stuff. It's good quality, it washes and wears well. It's quite nice and thick. And this top with a little embroidered dachshund on it, I don't want to get rid of it, but I got a stain on it here. I don't know if you'll be able to see, there's a yellow stain here. I've tried a number of things and I just can't get it out, so I think I'm going to admit defeat and sadly get rid of that. They don't do it anymore. I even looked to buy it again, but they don't. This one is one from Harkle that I got with the skirt, and I really like things when it's colour blocking, and I like things to be different like this. So I think this is adorable. It's lovely, and so I can't wait to get this in my wardrobe. I just need to find something that it can replace. I don't wear many pashmina or wrap scarf type things, so I'm going to be getting rid of this one. This one's a white one with sequins on it and it's nice, but I don't think I've even worn it since I've been in this house, which is about 5 years, so that can go. Hello and welcome to this room. Excuse the mess behind me. This is where I've been settling when I've been relaxing. So as we discussed earlier, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumpers that I would like to bring into my life, and I'm going to try and find 6 to get rid of or to pass on. So come with me down to my jumper drawer. So this is my jumper drawer. I try to do it Marie Kondo-esque in that it goes from lights to darks, and I'm going to have a quick look and try and find 6 jumpers. Failing that, I'll get some items from some of my other drawers. So the 6 items I have found that I will be getting rid of to replace in the place of those 6 items. I have a really old pair of black leggings from Very, and they're really nice, thick, like kind of pull you in type leggings, but the last time I wore them there was a couple of little holes in them, so I mean I've had them for years, so it's time for these to go. So that's one. The second one is this t-shirt from Next that I've had a little while, probably had about a year, and it has these studs on them that get bigger as they go down the bottom, but it is covered in bubbles, and while it's a very soft jumper it just looks really old and worn already, and I wouldn't buy this style of jumper again. It looks like I've slept in it for 300 nights, and so yeah, that's item number 2. Item number 3 is a top that I've had for a while. I bought from a charity shop. And it's in a really big size. But I was convinced that I was going to take it in at the sides and I was going to do stuff, but it was while I was bigger, and I thought, oh well, I can still take it in and it'll be fine, but it should just go to somebody else who doesn't need a faff and it'll fit and look nice on. So that's 3. Item number 4 is a bit sad really. My mum bought me these pajama bottoms with dogs and cats and reptiles with gingerbread men and stuff, Christmas pattern on them. But unfortunately they're way too big even when I tie the ties. I've tried tumble drying them, I've washed them at a high temperature and I can't get them to shrink. So item number 4 will sadly be my pajama bottoms. Okay, item number 5 will be this jumper, which I really like. It's from Next and it's really nice. However, the sleeves are this like really big kimono style sleeve, and it's a little bit big anyway, let's be honest, and so it just makes me look much bigger than I am, and it just swamps me, but not in a good oversized way, and the sleeves just look massive. I did think that I would stitch along the sleeves to make the sleeves slimmer, but sorry if you can hear a dog barking outside. But I'm not sure that I love this enough to go to the effort of doing that really. It's cute, like the flowers are little cross stitches. So it's a shame really that I haven't got enough wear out of this, but I did buy this second hand as well. So that is item number 5. And item number 6 is a jumper that I have worn so much over the years. I think it's in lots of my videos. The label says capsule, whatever that is, but it's really quite faded. The navy has faded quite a lot, but it has this like silky floral fabric on the front, plain on the back, and I've had a lot of good wear out of this, but I think it's time to say goodbye to it as I haven't worn it for at least 6 months, and that's the season sort of thing that I probably would have been wearing it, so it is time for that to go. So the new t-shirt that I bought, I don't know if it's a t-shirt, it's not really casual, I'm going to put it with more sort of going out tops, I think. It's just a black t-shirt with lace sleeves, and I think it's quite simple. It's very creased, but I just thought that I would introduce this into my life. A pair of jeans and a pair of heels or boots, and this will be nice to go out in. So that's the t-shirt. To replace that, I'm getting rid of this. This is a Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt that I have had for nearly 5 years. Is that right? No, I'm lying. I've had this for about 4 years. I've probably worn it twice. It was in a bag for a charity shop and I rescued it about 4 months ago, and then I've not worn it since. So I have to admit that while I really like the colours and I really like the style, I just don't wear stuff like this, and it pains me to get rid of it because I really like the way it looks. But if I haven't worn it, someone else can, so that will go. I had one more thing that I didn't show you. That was, I bought a Reebok Sports Bra. It's just like that white one, but in navy, with some little straps across the chest and then multiple straps across the back. So I picked up that Reebok one, and I'm just going to get rid of my old Primark Sports Bra that's really seen better days. No, there's something I've missed. I have something new. There's one thing I forgot. I put this away because so this t-shirt is from Joni, and it's called Dustin is the type, because it's a space camp for 1969 style, and I really like it. I think it's really cool, and actually I might put it on after this because I don't really feel comfortable in what I'm wearing today, so I'm going to go casual and I'm going to lie down here on this daybed and have a snooze because I'm tired. This jumper from Next is going to be going. It's lovely, it's got embroidery all over it. I've had it years, I've worn it a lot. It's got embroidery all over the back and it's really nice, but it's just looking a bit tired, and I don't grab for it as much because I'm not as excited to wear it as I am the newer items that I've got in my wardrobe. So it would be nice for it to go on to someone else when it's new for them, and that they would love it as much as I have done over the years. I was really tempted to just put stuff away and not do this honestly, but I'm really glad that I did, because this is going to make me think twice, because I'm starting to get to that point where I like a lot of the stuff and I find it harder to get rid of things. But anyway, thank you for watching my 1 in 1 out new clothes haul, decluttering type video all in one. I'm off for a lie down and some more medicine, but thank you for watching, take care, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.